I think I got it.
Are you recording?
I am.
Wonderful. That's... I cannot imagine any better at the start.
There it is.
I got this for you.
That was nice.
That wasn't good enough. I can do better. I have half a bottle of Coke here. I can do better.
Okay, we'll just down the rest of it.
I'm gonna chug like 300 mils of Coke and try and burp as hard as I can.
What could go wrong? Alright.
Oh,
God.
there it is.
Oh boy.
That's what we want. That wasn't even the whole thing.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. We got it, boys. We're on.
Now I gotta down the rest of my drink.
Yeah, alright. Oh, fuck me. Man, that should be bright.
Oh, I couldn't get it all the way, but I got close.
Come on, you guys.
That was kind of weak, but it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Fine.
I'm not done with it yet.
It's fine. So, guys, we thought it was done like 20 episodes ago.
We really did.
We thought we were gonna be over with it, but no. Moronic strikes back, and I call it that because Omicron is just, if you rearrange the words, it spells moronic. So that's what I'd call it.
The letters.
It's like Deltarune and Undertale. It's an anagram. That's the word.
Anagram.
It's an anagram. Oh. So yeah, it's come back with a vengeance.
I'm reeling from that. Oh man, I just downed that Modelo. I just downed the rest of that like little half a Modelo or whatever I had.
That was your mistake.
God, I'm dying.
That was your mistake.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Since at least in Australia, I know in America it's running rampant as well.
Yeah.
But in Australia, as soon as they opened the borders, motherfuckers were like, "Yo, everybody gets sick," and then like
it's so bad.
It used to be just like, for us, it used to be the major states like New South Wales and all that had the biggest numbers. But now even the state I'm in, SA, is recording like 1,000 cases a day, which is much more than it was previously.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate. And on top of all of that, at least on your side of the fence,
yeah,
fucking
it got
Gus
me. It got me.
COVID.
It got me. Well, so my dad about a week or two ago tested positive. I still have not tested. I'm supposed to get a test before I go back to school, but I still have not tested. I just I had, for a couple days, I had a really bad headache and a really bad cough, and my nose was all stuffed up. So we assumed I had it. It could have just been a really bad cold, but we assumed I just had COVID because since my dad caught it. And my little brother also had it, but he's kind of like isolated right now. He's not with us, but he got it as well. So we're assuming that like this, my brother and my dad got it from like the same place. So me getting sick also seemed to suggest that I had it, but I never actually tested for it. But either way, I'm feeling a lot better than I was a few days ago. So like it was really bad. Probably like the day after Christmas. That's probably when it was the worst. But it's only been a few days, and I'm pretty much better now. So
yeah, we were looking to record a few days ago, but your cough was.
Oh yeah, my cough was really bad. I could barely talk. Yeah.
Oh well.
It was yeah, it was really bad. But you still might hear me cough here and there. During this, I apologize for that, but it's getting better. So if I cough, it's because I'm expelling the evil from my soul. So
yes, expelling that evil.
Yeah.
Get it out. Get it out. Oh,
I was even during like the height of the pandemic, I masked up and everything, but I was never worried about catching COVID, just because. Most cases, people just ended up fine, regardless. Like you need to have like a pre-existing condition or like a really weak immune system for it to do any real damage. So, I was never too worried about it. But like actually catching it, it really wasn't that much different from a cold. and a lot of people I knew or that I know like caught it right around the same time as I did. Like they were posting stuff on Twitter like, "Hey, ooh, tested positive for COVID, yikes!" But that like clearly implied that like, "Hey, well, I'm not feeling like total shit. I'm just like kind of in a bad way right now."
So a year ago, everyone would have been like, "Oh my god, get better. I hope everything's okay." But like, nowadays,
now it's like pussy.
Everyone's getting it. Like most recently, I think both like Little V, Seth Rollins, like a few other people.
Jacksepticeye I saw caught it.
Yeah, Jacksepticeye had it for a bit. Like everyone's getting it.
Yeah.
Like I honestly would not be surprised if like myself or a member of my family have had it. Because we've had some pretty fucking shitty colds. We've been unwell, but like none of us haven't not been able to taste anything, so like probably not. But
that was one thing. My dad had the not being able to taste anything, but I never had that. So it could just be a cold that I had, but we're not sure. So we're just assuming that I had COVID since I was in the same house, and it's safer to just lock me up anyway, you know.
It's safer for me to be locked in my room.
Yeah.
I do not trust the outside.
I'm not... Either if I have COVID or a cold, I'm not giving that shit to nobody. So... Nah.
Definitely not. Fuck that.
Yeah. But, so I just kind of stayed in my room for a bit. And that was... I mean, that's why... that's what I do anyway, but, you know, it's fine.
I've, like, got about halfway through your... like, what's it, fall anime breakdown?
Yeah, fall anime roundup. Yeah, that was a fun video to do. It was
literally
like
the new anime zone.
Yeah, no, it was because I was like so much like, especially when we're doing gaming stuff. I feel like so often I ended up just going off about just random anime shit. So, and because I watched so many like new anime this season, I had like thoughts on each individual one. And it wasn't like a great number of thoughts, right? Like, because I managed to review 10 anime in the span of less than 30 minutes in that video. So it wasn't like a great deal of thoughts on each one. It was just like kind of like a small like amount of things that could like be briefly summarized. So I was like, there's no way I shouldn't just put this in a video. Like, I'm stuck in my room anyway. I might as well record something. So I just knocked that out real quick. The original recording was probably like an hour long, so I cut about half of it out, and it turned out to be like a 30-minute video. So, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out, because I like the format of like kind of minimal editing, and just like throwing a little visual up on the screen and just having me ranting about it. Because I didn't script it either. I just rolled with the punches.
Yeah.
So that was what's really nice. And I have, like I said, I took down quite a few ideas, and I even worked on some thumbnails while I was bored. I took down quite a few ideas for future videos to do that aren't like roundup stuff, just like random anime rants that probably would have ended up on FireStorm, but I'm like, I kind of want to just talk about this for a few minutes. Like, a lot of these are probably like 5-minute long videos at most. So it would be like pretty short stuff. So
no, that's fair.
Yeah, so it's just like actually doing that. I've thought about I mentioned this like at the end of that video, I think, but like maybe every week that I don't post a song, I'll post something on that channel. Just because they're pretty low effort videos that I can just throw together. So but something like that, something so I can keep some element of consistency to it. Because that's always been my problem, is like I never know what to post or when to post it, so I don't do anything with it. So, but now that I have quite a few ideas, and I don't have to script them, that's the big one. Excuse me. I feel like better. I feel like I feel just better about that. So hopefully something comes of that. We'll see.
I'm similar in a way. I think definitely because of FireStorm, I've gotten used to unscripted content, just talking about things I want to talk about, and I found it. I've tried writing scripts for like the past 2 months. I got a bunch of different video ideas, and I've tried writing scripts for them. And even like I wanted to redo the Amazing Online Artist recap after I've started listening to more music from like the artists, like more recent stuff from like Tryhard Ninja, KMX, and all that.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And you especially. I noticed you got 2 different versions of Battle Frontier up, and it confused me.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah, one of them is the dub opening, and one of them is the Japanese opening. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very confusing.
It was.
But, yeah, like, stuff like that. But then I don't know, man. I'd rather stick with my proper writing to my book. I don't want to write scripts anymore.
Yeah.
So, totally. I've kind of just thrown that out the window, and I don't think I'm going to do Amazing Online Artists anymore. I kind of can't be fucked. My plan is I want to try and like stick to some manner of schedule. I know everyone says that. I know it's hard, but I'm giving myself essentially like short goals, small goals to do.
Yeah.
Like I want to try and write like 500 words a week of my book, for example.
Gotcha.
I want to try and do at least like 1 YouTube video a month. Just something that I can put time into, but not like take time away from other things as well. Like,
right.
Because just small things like that, and like obviously saving money properly and all that. Because I get good and then I get bad, but yeah, no, it's all fucking weird. But I've just started recording content, recording stuff yesterday. Because like my second most popular video is me reviewing season 2 of the DLCs for Tekken 7 and just like playing through the characters with them. And season 4 has just concluded, and I don't think they're making like that. They said they don't know what to do in the future, and they think they're done. So I'm just like, all right, well, if there's no more DLCs for Tekken, I'm just gonna review them all in a freeform video and just fight with them online and see what I think and just talk about it. So that's what I want to do for January, and yeah, just stuff like that. I've also had the idea. I might bring in people for this as well, like maybe you or maybe my mate Jaden. Because I have started reading and and watching more anime and manga and all that, especially with my time off. And I think I now have every single book relating to Ruby. Okay. Because like I bought the big one, the World of Remnant Companion Guide, the fucking Fairy Tale one, all the manga, the 3 novels that have been released. Oh, I've got them all. And even the compilation of all the comics, because they did crossover comics with DC, and then they actually did a proper crossover with like the Young Justice League, which is going to be released in like 200 days or something.
Okay.
So I kind of want to do volume 9 episode reactions, because like I'm really like Ruby's one of my favorite shows, despite all its flaws. But like that shit seems simple enough to do, because like every time Ruby comes out, since they've made it exclusive on Rooster Teeth first, I've paid Rooster Teeth first just to watch it as soon as I can.
Great video,
so my idea. What?
Great video, by the way. The one you just posted. Great stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Did you like the laughter? It was great. Fucking YouTube. Yeah, so because they released their shit on Rooster Teeth first, like a week before it goes up on Crunchyroll normally. So people are nice enough to wait a week before it gets released publicly, before dropping videos on the episode. So I'm thinking I might join the crowd and do that, because I really am a big fan of Ruby, and I want to do more content with it. So that's kind of one of the ideas I have for the future. Whenever Volume 9
could be a RubyTuber. One of the guys who sometimes I like to scope out just for the hell of it. People who like follow me on Twitter, I like to scope out and see if they have YouTube channels. And one of the guys, like some guy that followed me like a couple weeks ago, like literally 2 or 3 weeks after the fact, he retweeted my tweet promoting UK like 2 or 3 weeks after it was posted, and he retweeted it, and I was like, "The hell is this guy?" And he followed me, and then like I looked at his channel, and his like first video or whatever, or his like most recent one, is like, so I was chosen to host for the Ruby Awards or whatever the fuck, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
The Ruby Awards.
Yeah, like apparently it's
fuck?
like a real like actual thing that the creators of it do, or at least participate in to some degree. I don't remember who it was that I'm gonna try to find it right now.
Is that Murder of Birds? Is that his name? No?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Yeah, find out for me, because I've watched like Murder of Birds. I know he's helped.
It was
and done
Jeremy
stuff like
Noir
that.
Productions is the guy.
Jeremy Noir Productions.
Yeah.
He sounds familiar.
He does
as
like
well.
he's done like Ruby like dubs and shit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not as
3 weeks after the fact, like, I don't even know when this was, but he retweeted my video saying, like, when UK came out, and I was like, the fuck? Is this guy doing?
I'm looking at his channel now. I'm involved with the 2021 Oscars. Yeah. Ha, funny pun. Yeah, the only guy I'm familiar with who participates in that is Murder of Birds, who's a die-hard Ruby fanatic. Like, his reactions got reacted to by the creators. Like,
wow.
It is such an endless cycle, and then he reacted back to that. I remember there's just a like 4-way fucking reaction, but yeah. So
you know what I will say, I don't really watch like episode reaction stuff, but there's a guy I watch who I've thought about contacting, and I might still, but still up in the air. But I really like his like sense of humor and the way he goes about his videos. But basically he reacts to new chapters of Eden Zero and 100 Years Quest. So whenever new chapters of those come out, he like maybe a day or two after the fact, he releases his little reaction. It's like 10 minutes maybe. But he watching those videos just kind of helps me stay on top of everything, and they're entertaining. His name's Iron Nancy. So you can find his he's got like 4,000 subs, I think, 4,000 or 5,000 around there. That's Iron Nancy is how that's his channel name. But I really like his little Eden Zero and Fairy Tale reactions that he does whenever the new chapters come out. So I've thought about because actually the 100th chapter of Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest is coming out pretty soon. So I thought about like, hey, you want to like bring in a guest for one of them reactions? Maybe. So
maybe.
Yeah. So I might message him. He didn't. I followed him on Twitter, but he didn't follow me back. Sad.
Boo.
But yeah, boo.
Boo.
But
Loser.
Yeah, he seems like a really cool dude. So,
I've been seeing people like just today alone. We're recording this like a day or two before New Year's, so that's why things are topical nowadays. But like people like voice actors reacting to the fact that John Cena has followed a bunch of voice actors.
Yeah, he followed a bunch of like Twitch creators too. Like 2 different Twitch creators I saw that I was familiar with got followed by John Cena today. So
yeah, and like. Everyone's just like, oh, John Cena followed VizzyPop and the Has-Been Hotel Twitter accounts. Is he gonna be a guest? And everyone's just like, no, you dumb fuck. Like, motherfucker, he
look how many people he's following.
Like, he does this all the time. Like, he's followed me. Motherfucker follows me on Twitter. Like, you think you're special. Like, cunt, he follows whoever he wants. And it's much likely just like a marketing thing anyway. Like,
yeah, it totally is.
He's got a marketing team that does it.
I'm pretty sure, like, if you just like enough of his tweets in a row, he'll just follow you.
Now that's literally the pattern I realized. It was because he followed my old Twitter account as well before I deleted it.
Yeah.
And like he will follow you as soon as he posts a tweet. If you like it like immediately, there's a high chance he will just follow you straight away.
Yeah.
So, like, as soon as he posts a tweet, like it, and you'll get a follow. Doesn't mean he's going to be a fucking guest on One Piece or Husband Hotel or anything like that. Cool your jets.
Jeez.
Fucking dumb shit.
Morons.
I wanted to ask, you said you messaged me something about, like, you wanted to talk about the RWBY soundtracks. You had thoughts about...
Oh, so yeah, I have thoughts. So I really like, what I will say is, so I think the guy's name who writes the stuff is Jeff Williams.
Yes, Jeff Williams.
So I will say a lot of the like actual soundtrack stuff, the instrumental stuff, I really dig. It's like some really unique compositions, and the sound of it is all great. Like, and it works really well in the show too. But there are a lot of the vocal stuff, like the stuff, especially with, I don't know if it's his wife or if it's his sister or what, but Casey Lee Williams.
Casey Lee Williams is his daughter.
Okay. I like I said, I didn't know the relationship between them, but my lord, I don't know what her deal is, but almost every time I hear her sing, it just makes me cringe. And it's not necessarily because she's a bad singer. In fact, I think she's pretty good. But whenever I just hear her, like, I don't know what it is about it exactly. I have a hard time kind of describing it. But whenever she sings, it sounds more like she's just, like, absolutely wailing in despair into the microphone and less like she's singing. It doesn't feel like she has control of her voice. And it doesn't sit right with me. So, like, there's a lot of stuff that she sings where I'm like, ooh, don't do that again. Like, it's really hard for me to listen to her a lot.
I get what you mean. That there's been talks about like why that is, like, because a lot of people agree, and a lot of it's because, like, she tries hard to sing in a genre she can't really sing in, and, like, a lot of the RWBY songs, in my opinion, are really good. They're really great. I enjoy a lot of them. And there is a lot where it sounds like she is straining, where she's, like, hurting her voice. She's fucking hurting herself.
Well, like I said, it just feels like she doesn't have control of her voice. Like, I don't remember which opening, maybe, like, season 2, but it's the one where she's like, oh my god, I'm gonna draw a fucking blank because I don't remember what it is. But it's like the intro where she just kind of sings. There's a lot of syllables, but there's not a lot of instrumentation behind it. I don't remember. I think it might be season 2.
I remember season 3 being painful.
It was really hard for me to get on board
She starts it off by saying, "Maybe it's red like roses!" And, like, it really fucking hurts, like, when she does it. Like,
this is the one. Yeah, it's season 2. Time to Say Goodbye. There's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it breaks, that's so weird. I can't deal with it. It's not good. I just, like, well, who came up with this?
Jeff.
Here's what fuck you, Jeff. You know what else? And here's the thing. So you mentioned Caleb Hyles' RWBY theme. That song is like a badly designed level in a platformer, because all of it is totally distinctly different, and yet somehow it is all exactly the same, because I never know what part of the song I'm in. Like, that whole thing sounds exactly the same, but I can tell he's singing something different. It sounds all the fucking same, the entire song. I'm like, where am I? I've never had less of a sense of what part of a song I'm in than this one. It's so weird and off-putting. Oof. Also, that's whenever Jeff tries to sing, please.
Oh, yeah, no. He's terrible. So Jeff is the...
Okay, here's the thing. So, I've given it some thought, and I decided if I were to cover a RWBY song, it would be I May Fall. That's the one I decided on. Because I was like, which one of these would be within my ability and would be fun? And I landed on I May Fall. But Jeff sings a couple, like, random lines in that. And in the original key, he goes up to a C5, which is way too high for him. Way too high. He should not be going up there, and his voice sounds terrible when he does. It's not good. You can tell he's not a singer. it's really not. It's unpleasant.
No, he should stick to composing. He does a lot. Like you can hear it as well. Like almost every song, he does backing vocals for Casey.
Yeah,
like in almost every song, and it's like the way they layer it, the way they do it. Like you can't really.
It's hard to tell.
Proper attention. Yeah, if you're not paying proper attention, it's hard to tell. But like he is not a good singer, and. No. Like, and it's really weird. I have mixed feelings about the RWBY soundtracks. Like, the early ones, I feel like were alright. There were a few good, like, songs here or there that were bad, like Sacrifice, Die, and like a lot of songs like that. I didn't mind. I thought they were alright and catchy. And like Casey is like she's good. But a lot of the time she sounds like she's trying to be edgy and she can't.
Yeah. What? It's so like, weird listening to her sing for stuff like this. It's very off-putting for me.
Maybe check out her band. You might like her band.
What is it? What is her band? I didn't even know she had a band.
Yeah, they actually included one of the band's songs in Volume 8, and it was actually really cool.
Interesting.
I'm gonna look it up again. What the fuck was Casey Lee Williams' band? It's like OK Good Night or something like that.
Huh. OK Good Night.
I believe. Yeah, OK Good Night.
Okay.
They got one EP out at the moment. Check it out. I liked it. I thought it was interesting metal.
Ligma Records? Excuse me?
Wait, what? What are you looking at?
OK Good Night. It's spelled OK, as in just OK, space Good Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so their album called Limbo from 2019 is released under DE space Ligma Records. And Ligma is spelled Ligma. Day Ligma Records. That is not a lie.
What the fuck? Oh, they got someone in their band, Martin D. Lima, like MLIMA. Maybe they pulled a funny and put a G in there.
Day Ligma.
The Ligma. That's fucking
awesome.
Ligma.
Even the EP is under Deligma Nuts. Or Deligma Records.
That's pretty awesome. I like that. Well done, OK Good Night. Yeah. Under the Veil. I didn't mind Under the Veil. I thought that was a good EP. But yeah, no. I get what you mean though. Like a lot of it.
Especially the early stuff, I think. I get it must have been the most recent one, Volume 5's opening. I thought was pretty good. Because there was actually a part where I thought it was someone else singing, but it was actually her, because it didn't sound like how I knew her voice to be, but it actually was her, and she sounded pretty good. So I think she's definitely getting there. It just probably took a little while. It was, like any singer, like me too. It just takes a while to get there, and once you do get there, then you're in good shape. But it just takes a while. So
I forgot why. I don't even know why these two were brought in. I think Jeff Williams composed for Red vs. Blue, the show before RWBY, and then they needed a vocalist, so he suggested his daughter. But I think literally for This Will Be the Day, she was only like 16 or something when she sung that. Like it was something ridiculous, and like
man,
she's
puberty early. I'm jealous.
Like she's definitely improved. Like she's gotten a lot better.
She definitely has gotten better.
Yeah.
It's those early tracks where I'm like, because so I like I said, I settled on I May Fall, and I do like I May Fall. Like the composition is one of the less egregious ones of the early RWBY songs, which is why I landed on it, and it has that I May Fall, which is that little major arpeggio that I love so much. It's like in everything. It's if you're a good song, you have that fucking melody. Like it's in everything. Fucking what's the song Nate did from Sandcastle Kingdoms? You follow me. That one.
To the ends of the earth.
Same melody. Yeah. Same melody. If you're a good song, you have that melody. So boom. Yeah. So that was one of the reasons why I landed on I May Fall, because it was like, ooh. So
Damn,
there it is. That's the one. And it was like I said, it was one of the like less egregious and crazy. I found myself like kind of into it. So if I were to do a Ruby cover at some point, which I'd like to, it would be I May Fall. That would probably be the one I choose, unless something even better comes out between now and then. But we'll have to see.
Well, you got a few volumes left. I don't know if you've heard all the. I don't know if you listen to the soundtracks.
The volume, like the stuff for volume 8, isn't there on Spotify yet, so I haven't heard.
Nah, it's not there yet. They released a really nice song for one of the characters, Friend. That was nice. But they said they were, because they literally get requested like every year to do like 6 vocal songs and then 6 other songs for a soundtrack release, and like I think it just finally caught up with them, and they were like starting to run out of ideas, so they needed extra time to get this one done,
right?
Which is fair. And it's, from what I heard, I think the songs were fine. I wasn't really paying attention, but like the OSTs especially, I really like the OSTs, that, like you said before, all very good.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying to think. I don't know what would be my favorite Ruby song, because I do like a lot of them, but a lot of the songs are like character based.
Yeah.
A lot of the songs, like Hero, for example, Caleb Harv's one, that was based on Ironwood. That was Ironwood's song.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, so maybe it'll make more sense once I get there. But
yeah, when you actually get up to the scene in which it plays, it will make sense.
It'll make more sense. And that's one thing, because like I said about Hero, that one, it just feels the same the entire way through. There might be like a dip here and there, I don't remember exactly, but there's probably like some moments where it kind of drops in dynamics and then boots itself back up. But ironically, that actually makes sense for like an OST song, because the way you compose OST songs is like 100% a different mindset compared to how you compose like a normal ass fucking rock song. There's got to be like certain elements of dynamic consistency, and it can't be too overwhelming, because you got to have dialogue on top of it from actual voice actors. There's a lot that goes into composing an actual OST song that plays in the background compared to just any old song. So that is probably one of the reasons it was probably done at least partially intentionally. So that makes sense to me. But
yeah,
it's still kind of like off-putting to me, because like if I were to just listen to it my own, I would have to be just totally vibing and not paying attention at all. Because otherwise I would be like, where the fuck am I in this song?
That makes sense. Yeah. It's like, and especially like the main cast, the main 4, they get like a song like every time their character goes through a major development.
Yeah.
And like I swear every character has had like 4 songs each. So like,
I was kind of hoping to do like fucking Weiss, one of Weiss's songs, since she's my favorite, but fucking Mirror Mirror is lame.
I like Mirror Mirror. I like that one. That's nice. She's got a few more, but they don't stand up to Mirror Mirror. Yeah. Like, that's definitely the best. So yeah, if you think that's lame, then you're not going to be impressed by the rest of them.
Great.
But
it's probably more like because I was hoping I would cover it, but I was like, Mirror Mirror is not. That's not going to be the one. So
that ain't
it, Chief.
That ain't it, Chief.
I tried. Weiss, I love you, but I tried. It didn't work.
Yeah. We all love you, Weiss. She's awesome. So, it's the end of the year. This is releasing the start of 2022.
Wow.
We're recording this at the end of the year.
Whole new year.
Another
shit.
one.
God, why am I not dead yet?
It's funny, like, I keep thinking, oh yeah, FireStorm's just a new thing I've been doing, but this is like the 3rd time we've done this, so it's not that new anymore.
Fuck.
So like,
God.
fuck, we've been doing this shit for a while. That's weird,
We're
man.
Dumb. We just have no perception of time.
No. Well, it's hard to have perception of time with COVID, especially, and it coming back now. Who knows what's gonna happen? Look,
I'm gonna be
is
even
a novel
more moronic
concept.
than I already am.
Time is a novel concept. It doesn't make it doesn't matter.
Time is not real. It's a man-made measurement. It doesn't actually exist. We're just all perceiving. Period.
We're all perceiving.
Yeah, we're all perceiving. Until we inevitably face the endless void of death. Woohoo!
I can't wait. I saw your posts on your YouTube account. So brief. Go through that big thing about the end of the year. End of the year wrap up.
Fuck! I got caught. Fuck.
You good?
I was like, oh, but it made me cough. Yeah. So yeah, I posted an end of year update because I originally, like 2 years ago, I was still doing like videos for those. You know, like it's like among all my music, I would post like it's the end of year update, whatever. And then I realized nobody fucking watches those videos, so I decided to only post music, and then like any other update shit, I would just post on my community tab. So that's what I started doing, and it's a lot more pleasant because the people who will care can just see it and pay attention if they want to, and the people who don't care can just completely ignore it, and it doesn't affect my YouTube analytics or anything like that. So that is that is the strat. But basically, I just kind of went over like, hey, I'm gonna do some. I want to do some more collabs. I want to do some original music. I'd like to have my little Pokemon album done by the start of 2023-ish. That'll be the goal. That kind of thing. I don't have a lot of plans to collab with folks on my own channel because actually, I had both Mike and Phil, Hypatoria, on Anime Covers Volume 2. I actually don't have a single guest on Anime Covers Volume 3. So I have basically no guests to speak of planned out right now. So basically, I'm just going to tell people, like, hey, if you want me to sing, just fucking yell at me to sing, and I'll be like, okay. Like I told Phil, Mike has, like, an idea that he wants to do. He wants to do an ending for Xano's Black and White, or sorry, X and Y remake. I don't know why. He never asked us for one. But Mike was like, oh, I just came up with an idea, and I was like, okay.
Signal flare, but in reverse?
Yeah, literally, like, the fuck? Like, he never asked us for this.
Like, what do you want?
Yeah. No, he came up with this, he sent me the guitar riff for it, and I'm like, what on earth? Were you smoking? It's a weird guitar riff. But, yeah, so I'm just gonna tell, and I'm hoping to reach out to a couple more people. Maybe we can do some stuff together. Actually, there's this one girl. You might have even seen her. I think she's been on Cam Steady's channel. Sailor Your Love, I believe her name is.
Oh yeah.
She followed me back on Twitter and subscribed. She's on like at the top of my list of new subscribers or whatever. So I've thought about reaching out to her and being like, hey, do you have any ideas, or we could work something out? Because I like I said, I don't have any room for her to be on my channel, but I'm more than happy to sing something if she has an idea, or if we can work together to come up with an idea for something to post on her channel. So I'm absolutely more than happy to do that. And that's generally how it is for a lot of my friends, like Mike, Hypatoria, those kind of people. Just if they ever write something and they want me to sing on it, just fucking tell me, and I'll be like, okay. So that kind of thing. Since I don't really have any plans to collab, I have one collab in mind. I think I mentioned I was working with Corinne, or who's Megami33 on YouTube. Originally, we were just going to do a cover of High Touch, but now I actually think I want to have her on my April Fool's song for this year, which I actually have a solid idea for now, and I think I'm actually going to go through with. because it's been changed a handful of times. I don't want to reveal too much about it yet because I think it'll be actually pretty funny when it comes out. But it's another Pokemon parody song. I actually have a pretty good idea for one. So
yeah.
Essentially it'll be like so I'll kind of like give you the basis for the hell of it, but because I don't really have any
very quickly before you do,
sure.
I am familiar with Solo Your Love because she's featured in like 2 or 3 of Try Hard Ninja's songs, and like some of those were my favorite, like the Puppet song Duet and the solo one, and
she's a good singer.
And the Doki Doki Literature Club song Get Out of My Head. I think that's the one Try Hard Ninja made and she sung on. And then like there was another one she sung on one of Divide's songs like ages ago. And like I thought she was a lot bigger than she actually is, but she's only got like 1,000 more subscribers than you.
Yeah. No, we're about we're about the same level, so
I was like, oh shit! But
it's the connections thing. Yeah, it's like that thing about the connections, and I was gonna say like it's weird to like go through her channel, and she doesn't have like one particularly big video. You know, like a lot of her stuff has like maybe in the tens of thousands of views, but there's no like one particularly big channel or one big video that would have been like got her a big shoot up in subscriber numbers, but it's obviously like because she's featured in so many different people's stuff versus me who sits in my room and does my own thing. So it's like it's just the people you know kind of thing. So that's another thing that I think will be good for working out connections, but because she followed me back, I'm gonna be like, hey, if you want to sing together, let's do it. So that'll be the plan, but yeah. So I think I'm gonna have Corinne, Megami 33. I'm gonna have her on my parody song, which I kind of came up with a little brief idea for, kind of general idea, which would basically just be like it's like a Legends Arceus parody, where you like basically the main character, for lack of a better word. Like Clement was the main character and Mega Evolution was a mistake. Like the main character in this one would be like the protagonists of Legends Arceus, and the idea is it's gonna be this really nice and soft, pretty song, but the lyrics are gonna be like, I want to drop kick an Ursaring, and how they want to fist fight all the different Pokemon and shit. That's the idea. That's the idea. So because like a lot of it is like you have actual life in Legends Arceus, like life on your own character. So it's just like it's the idea of the protagonist going around without catching anything and just fighting all of the wild Pokemon. There's something funny about that. So I think I could definitely capitalize on that and make some funny lyrics. So that would be that's the general idea behind it. So something along those lines is going to be the April Fool's song for this year.
Definitely sounds entertaining.
Yeah, so
it definitely sounds.
Because I didn't think I didn't know what I was going to do this year, because I kind of think I want to do like a Pokemon parody song every year just because it's something stupid for me to write. I can channel my stupidity into something creative. Because I don't have a stupidity burst of inspiration very often, but when I do, it's like, oh shit, I gotta write this down. So I think I like to do something along those lines every year, just because I can write something stupid that's original and maybe have some guests on it, that kind of thing. So that's gonna be the plan for next year, or for this year's April Fool's song. So we'll see how it goes. Should be funny. I have some like ideas for lyrics, so hopefully we'll get there. But yeah, like other than that, I'm just gonna do some more original stuff. I have kind of basic ideas for songs about Deku, Natsu, and Shinra. Was it Shinra? No. Well, Shinra from Fire Force, but also who was the third one? Tanjiro, duh. Yeah, that Tanjiro is the one that's in the works for very next month. So February is when his song is going to be out. So he's going to be soon because I want to do it while Demon Slayer is still coming out. Yeah, but that kind of thing. And then just more of the usual. Got some anime stuff, got some Sonic stuff, got some Pokemon stuff, and just fucking see if there's anything unusual. No, not really. Although there is Sonic Frontiers, that is an issue. There's a few variables in my schedule for next year. Sonic Frontiers is one of them. We're gonna, because that's obviously scheduled for, that game is coming out at the end of next year. And as with most Sonic games, there are probably going to be a handful of absolute bangers that come with it. So, hopefully I'll pick out one or two. Hopefully just one. But I'll pick out a song from Sonic Frontiers that I want to cover, and that'll
just scream at the Sonic Twitter every day, saying, "Hey, let me compose for you. Let me compose for you. Let me compose for you." Just
please,
just scream at them.
Yeah. No, I think the first thing we gotta do is Mike and I have to write a song for the Pokemon Journeys dub. I feel like that is inevitable. I feel like that has to happen. Like, quite literally. I'm like dead serious. Like, these whoever Ed Goldfarb. No offense, Ed. I know you follow me on Twitter, you prick. But Ed's the guy who writes all the most recent like theme songs and stuff for the Pokemon dub, and it's like, we could do better.
Right.
So, maybe for Generation 9, whenever that comes out, they'll give us a call and be like, yeah, like, because Mike and I were talking about it, and we were like, we will literally, if you pay for our dinner and for our train tickets up to New York City, we will literally write you a song for free. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you don't have to pay us anything. Just pay for our train tickets to New York City and pay for our dinner that night, and we'll write a song for you for free. I don't give a shit.
That notoriety will get you guys further than anything.
Exactly.
Who needs money? Like when
that's the thing. Like, I literally don't need it. Like, that's the one thing. Like, I literally don't need the money that they would. Like, I don't care.
Give me like a 50% discount at all Pokemon centers, bro.
Exactly. Like, I don't need anything else. Like, just fucking even just letting us write a song together. Like, just throw Mike and I into a room for 24 hours and see just like whatever we come out with after 24 hours, that's the new song. I mean, realistically, we don't even have to have a full version. We could just fucking write 30 seconds worth of music and call it good. But, like, because there's just been, like, I feel like I am, like, one DM away from just telling Ed Goldfarb, like, hey, if you want us to sing your song, or to sing, like, write a song for the Pokemon dub, we'll do it. I'm serious. Because he does follow me. So
what's the harm? What is the harm?
I'm serious. Like, I don't think I'll do it. It'll have to probably be for Gen 9, whatever that is.
Didn't you see that preview? Was that real? That preview? That looks like it's gonna happen in Italy-based region.
Oh, it's not real. It's speculation. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the speculation was going around about Galar around, like this point during Gen 7, but I feel like the farther we go into, like, not much being revealed, and we get getting closer to the release of Legends Arceus, I feel like there's more possibility for people to find shit, or like data mine shit from the fucking Pokemon company's computers. I don't know. Like, there's just no way to tell anymore. Like, because it could be, like, I would be equally as surprised if they did come out with, like, a region based on Italy, I would be just as surprised at that as I would if they came out with a fucking region based on like Alaska. Like, I'm not picky. Like, just make it interesting. Like, I don't really care. So whatever. So just like,
as long as it's interesting, who cares? As long as it's interesting, who cares where it's based? Like, honestly, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's like, who fucking gives a shit? And like, I don't know, like, even just having known about those leaks, it feels like, that's a guess, and that maybe it's a good guess because I feel like there's not a lot of regions based. In fact, there's only one, I think, based on a European area. There's only one region based on the European area right now, and there's a lot of really cool European areas that I think they could make regions out of. So it's and Italy would actually be a pretty interesting one, especially if they like kind of had it like canal focused or like river focused, something like that. So it could be interesting, but again, we have no way to know, and it's too early to be like, yep, it's definitely Italy. So because we don't even have Legends Arceus yet, and we don't know how long it's going to be after that till we get even any sort of announcement regarding the following games. It probably won't be too horribly long, but it's probably going to be at least a little bit since we got 2 games in the span of 2 months. So it's probably going to be at least a little bit. So and now that they've solidified the idea of like outsourcing some games to other companies, it's possible that we get like Let's Go Johto developed by somebody else. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's like I think that's probably one of the most credible rumors that's been floating around, right? Because I feel like Let's Go Johto is definitely like viable. Anything past that, probably not. But Let's Go Johto definitely would be like a thing that I think people would like because, especially since the Johto games also have Kanto in them. Like, there's a lot of game to the Johto games. So,
does it really need a third version though?
Kanto got a third version
re-released. Yeah, but fuck Kanto. Fuck it. It's Kanto. Fuck it. That shit, no matter what, is gonna get big.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, because Johto is the same way. It's just because it also has Kanto. There's a lot of game. Red as like the final boss is super recognizable. I like I said, I don't think there's anything worth going beyond Let's Go Johto, but Let's Go Johto I could absolutely see becoming a thing. So I feel like that would be viable, but I don't think they would. I don't think Game Freak would actually develop it. I feel like they would leave it. They would outsource it, like they did with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Who are the ones that did Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl?
I don't know the name of the. I don't know the name of the company, but
don't give it to them again.
Yeah,
I like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, although I haven't played it in a few weeks. I like it as much as I do, but like, there's so many fucking bugs, man. There's so many things so many things that could have been improved upon, and they didn't do it, and it's sad. So, oh well.
But yeah, if they do make Let's Go Johto games, I don't even know who would be like the starters. It would be like people have been saying Let's Go Pichu and Let's Go like Meryl, but it's all shit anyway. So it's
not bad.
Like I could maybe see the like Let's Go Johto becoming a thing, but it's still like it's so hard to know what we're gonna end up going next. But regardless, I think Generation 9 will be in 2023, so it's all good. We can wait more than a year.
It feels necessary now since BDSP and Legends Arceus is so close together.
Yeah,
a little break won't harm anyone.
We gotta wait for shit. Besides, we'll have Pokemon fucking Smile or whatever. Pokemon Brush Your Teeth edition.
Is that still happening?
Oh yeah, man.
Has that not come out yet? They announced that ages ago.
I don't know. Maybe it has come out. What am I thinking of? I can't remember. It's something that they announced like with that particular update that like hasn't come out yet. I don't remember. I'm
Pokemon Smile.
I feel like it's definitely out. I think someone told me that they used it, and I was like, "Wow, really?" I
want to quickly bring up some stuff about.
Maybe it was like Pokemon Sleep or something. I don't remember.
Pokemon Sleep. Catch Pokemon in your dreams.
Swag.
Don't let the dark ride by it. But
don't let them give you nightmares, bro.
I want to
have over 80 quality sleep, or you're fucked.
Yes, 8 hours. 8 hours, or you're done. Quickly bringing up some stuff about FireStorm. If you've been sitting listening to this for as long as you have, do us a favor. Check out Richard 1, the legendary tune.
Let's go.
A parody of Bezos 1 created by Gus.
That was a random hit of inspiration on like some random day in October, and I was just like, I've got to make this. It has to happen.
And I love it. It is phenomenal. And
I remember standing outside. I remember standing outside waiting for the bus to come pick me up since I didn't have my car. My car was at the shop. I was standing at the bus station, and I was just like sitting there with my headphones in, and I was just like, "Come on, Richard, you can do it." And I was like, "Wait, that's really good, actually."
It's so funny when I made my friend listen to it, and he's just like, "This sounds familiar. Where have I heard this before?" Yeah. And I'm like, "Dude, do you not know like Bezos 1?"
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Oh fuck, it's that." I'm like, "Yeah, it's that, but funny. It's that, but good." And I know it didn't get as much. The Avatar series didn't get as much attention as I thought it would. So the Legend of Richard Anderson is it's not really a legend, unfortunately. Not a lot of people have paid attention to it. But guess what came in today, bro?
What?
My copy of Megamind Ultimate Showdown. It rocked up today. So this is another game that I knocked something over. Another game that Richard Anderson worked on.
God bless.
And if I can find a way to record my 360, if I can get the fucking thing working properly on my Xbox, I'll definitely play that in the future. But we got some fucking hype shit coming out.
God bless.
Already, the FNAF Security Breach is Broken video, probably one of the best things we've done, purely because it was edited down.
Yeah, so that was originally probably nearly like 8-9 hours of footage, and I edited it way down because I was like, this is just so boring.
I want to say 5 hours of it was you hiding and checking cameras.
Yes, a lot of, especially that first episode, that first session we recorded was like 3.5 hours, and I only got up to, I can't even remember how far I got. I only got up to the part where like Roxy chases you in the basement or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was at least an hour and a half of that was me like hiding and trying to figure out where the hell to go. So I'd like to do like the revenge or the like redemption arc stream for that. I'd like to do that right at the start of the new year if we can. I'm down for that. Throw that up. Because I'm pretty so I haven't actually said this yet. I don't think I've mentioned this to you, but when we do that, I'm going to go for the Heroes ending or whatever it is. The one where you beat all 3 princess quests and get the Vanny ending. So,
just remember you gotta glitch out some games and shit. Like,
all you have to do is beat the. I've read all you have to do is beat the 3 princess quests, and the 3rd princess quest is in Vanny's office, but you have to beat the 3 princess quests, and I'm pretty sure that's it. But you have to do you don't have to fully upgrade Freddy or anything like that. I'm terrified of the Monty shit. So, like the Monty fucking ball. ball mini game or ball boss fight, I'm fucking terrified. So as long as I don't have to do that, I'll be fine. Because I saw them. I think I saw MatPat do that, and I'm like, that would suck. So as long as I don't have to do that.
I've watched all of Markiplier's videos just because I was like, fuck it, I want to watch it. And a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what, though, the thing is, glitches are the only thing that's going to ruin this game. So, like, especially because you're on PS4. The only thing I can recommend, just update the game as much as you can. Like, get all the latest updates. And, save constantly, try and do everything early so you don't get to 6 p.m. And then I even watched Markiplier do it, like that ending bit with like that the ending bit for wait you said, hold on, you want the Vanny ending,
the hero's ending,
so that's okay, so for that one it can glitch quite badly. Because there's, like, one bit where Freddy tells you to hide from Roxy, but there's nowhere to hide. And, like, you gotta, like, kind of tuck behind something, and she just runs around in circles for a bit, and you gotta go, like, press a button and some shit. It's really weird. It's really very poorly designed, unless, like, people are just doing it wrong. Because there's no obvious solution to how to do it properly. It's very weird. So,
all I read was that you have to just beat the 3 princess quests, and the first 2 are really not in, like, horrible locations. So, I don't think there's really any other steps to that. You just have to make sure you see Vanny's office at the top of the Phaser Blast minigame, so that you can choose the Vanny ending when you're about to leave. So, because if you don't see Vanny's office, then you can't.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
There's one, like, if you press the button before you beat the games, and then there's one if you press the button after you beat the games.
Yeah. Well, the third princess quest is in Vanny's office, so you have to pick the Vanny ending when you're about to leave to get that third princess quest game. But once you beat the third princess quest game, then the game is over. So.
Yeah, okay, now I'm thinking of a different ending. Yep, okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Okay, yes, I am what...
The everyone survives ending. Yeah, the everyone survives ending. That's what I'm going for.
Yep.
So, that one... Because that one is, like, the best ending, and it's not that hard. Because all you have to do is just beat the 3 princess quests and see Vanny's office. So, as long as I fucking beat that... beat the... just to be safe, right? As long as I beat the Phaser Blast game on the first try, just to be safe, I'll be in good shape. So, and now that I've got a better understanding of it, that shouldn't be a problem. So, so that'll be the one I'm going for, and I should hopefully be able to nail it within a few hours. Especially since
you guys might already have seen the stream.
Yeah, it might already be out by now.
Shit, we might be talking nonsense. It might have already happened.
Truly.
But because I'm just bringing up, we got that in store. We got the more Yakuza on my behalf and Celeste, which I've started up. Then Gus is going through Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles.
Yeah, the Demon Slayer game that starts
probably
this Friday.
Yes, probably something small before we get into Legends Arceus, which will be on Gus's side.
My thought is we'll record something, but I'm actually going to post Legends Arceus as soon as we get it, so I'll save the small something for after that's done.
Yes.
So we're going to record something, whatever that is, it'll be posted after Legends Arceus, and I don't know what the schedule will be for Legends Arceus, because I'd like to get as much of it out as we can as soon as possible. But we'll see. I don't know what
we'll make room. We'll make adjustments. We'll make adjustments for Legends Arceus.
Because that is going to have to become like a priority. Because
we'll
I think
postpone
it's going to be
other stuff.
Game.
Yeah, we'll postpone other stuff.
Yeah.
And, we'll backdate some other stuff because and then after that, I'm thinking like Megamind since I got it.
Yeah.
I'll try out Code Vein, see if that's good. If it isn't, then Final Fantasy X2 for me. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Back to Final Fantasy. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But we got a lot of good games coming up. We got also album reviews, 2, maybe 3, depending on when stuff happens. Rise of the Monarch.
Caleb.
Ooh boy.
You motherfucker.
Are you ready? I'm ready for Rise of the Monarch. We'll see how that goes.
Good lord.
Dominion
what a pain
by
in the ass.
Yeah, I know. Dominion by Skillet. Fuck yeah. I'm hyped for that. And,
I saw a video. I don't remember what I saw. It might have been the other day. But it was like, Skillet exposed. And it was some fucking preacher rattling about how Skillet isn't actually Christian. Or like, their faith in Jesus is all a hoax or some shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. There are a lot of cringy people. They'll be like, if you like perform metal or rock music, you're not really Christian. And it's like, yeah, go suck a dick.
Yeah.
I don't know, it doesn't make sense. And yeah, also you just said whatever Caleb Hiles is doing, he
which we don't know.
Yeah, you guys will know by now because he said it was coming out 1st of January, so you guys will have seen it. If it's an original album, we'll probably check it out. If it's anything else, nah.
I am.
If he's
admittedly, I am curious if it is an original album. If it turns out to be an original album, I would be curious to see what kind of songs would be on there, because I don't think Caleb, like, maybe he can play piano, but I don't know that he plays like his own guitar and that kind of thing. I doubt it. So I would be curious to see what kind of things end up on an original album that he made or like helped make or whatever, was in charge of, that kind of thing. So we'll see. If it's an original EP, you probably won't look at it, but we'll see. It's just still up in the air.
And if he's becoming a VTuber, I'm going to shoot myself.
Yep.
Say that much. And yeah, we got some ideas for next year. Like I want to review the 3 Days Grace album Explosions when it comes out in May, because I love 3 Days Grace. Mm-hmm. There's potential apparently for a Ninja Sex Party album. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't think it'll be next year, but probably early 2023. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, so a lot more podcasts, a lot more games, especially. I'm very keen for Legends Arceus. I think I'll have to hold off on myself playing it just for this. So
it's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be really stupid. The amount of stupidity we'll be able to do in that game. Truly, all that I've been waiting for in a Pokemon game. Just go around and see how long it takes until I fucking die. From the various wild Pokemon out to kill me. So, and there's a lot of cool, like, they teased, what are they? It's like Cynthia's ancestor guy and Vulcaner's ancestor, I think, that got revealed recently. So, all kinds of cool, like, parallels to Sinnoh games. So, well, I'm in for it. So, just bring it on. Bring on the game. I'm ready.
Bring on the game.
Actually, I think it comes out like a month from today. Exactly. At least for me. Because I think it's January also 29th and today's December 29th. Oh no, it's 28th. Never mind.
Isn't 2022 your last year of studying as well?
Yeah, so
Sweet.
Yeah, so I'll have 2 more semesters, so I gotta go do the spring semester, which is this one upcoming, and then by December, I will be done. Dunzo. So, and then I'll be moving up to Philadelphia with Mike. So, and we'll have an apartment and hopefully a soundproofed office where we can sing to our heart's content without interrupting anybody. We actually, Mike and I need to talk more about it, of course. It's still a year off from now, so we have plenty of time, and obviously I live 4 hours away, 4.5 hours away from Philadelphia, 4 hours south of Philadelphia, so it's not like I can go whenever I want to. But we're going to need some time to like look at apartments. It'll just be me and him, I'm pretty sure. So we've talked about getting a 3-bedroom place, So we each have our own bedroom, plus we have a third bedroom to use as an office space for our computers and music equipment. So that's probably what we're gonna go with, as long as we can find a good price for one. And we'll be sitting pretty at that point, I think, at least for a little bit. So we'll
sweet
figure that out, hopefully. But yeah, it's nice to just be on the back end of school, because I'm so tired of it. But I'm almost done now, so then I'll be a big boy in the fucking grown ass adult workforce. Not sure if that's a good thing, but
I'm still trying to adjust to that.
Yeah,
putting on my big boy pants every day. Damn, shit's hectic. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping at least. I gotta do one or two things next year. I'm either gonna complete this fucking traineeship, so that I can actually hand it in, get paid more, and have a qualified certificate to my name, like a better one.
Right.
Cert 4 in laboratory techniques, or publish another book. Like
right.
That's one or the other. Get something big done. One of those two is my fucking goal. I just want to do something memorable in 2022, and one of those will be it. Apart from playing Mega Mind Ultimate Showdown.
One of those is what's gonna be it, right? Just go for one of those, and it's all good.
Yeah, and I'll be fucking happy. I'll be happy,
boy.
I'll be fucking happy. I feel like I should scream more, but because no one else is home. But that might be pointless.
Yeah, but, it's fine.
Yeah, we got our plans.
It's all about that bass. No trouble.
No trouble.
Yeah.
We got our plans for 2022. Also, maybe avoid COVID again.
Yeah.
We tried to.
I think I'm immune now, but I had to go through it once.
Double jabbed and got it.
Yes, sir.
And
I'm about to get boosted too. I'm about to be triple jabbed because my school requires it for us to come back.
Oh, balls.
I'm about to be triple jabbed.
Triple jabbed
5G. Build 3 different Bill Gates consciousnesses in my head. I saw a rant from like some fucking crazy bitch anti-vaxxer who was like, put a magnet up to your arm where you got vaccinated and it will stick to you. I'm like, I would love that. I want that so bad.
A certain member of my family was trying to do that 4 months ago. Yeah.
God, I want that so bad. Like, that sounds like an advertisement to me. Like, if I could go get a vaccination and I could be magnetic, I would fucking do it in a heartbeat.
Bro, call me Magneto, motherfucker. I got that power. Look at that shit.
I don't need a fridge. Yeah. I'll fucking hang magnets up on my fucking own ass.
Yeah, let's go. I love that. We are two sides of an interesting coin here. You've got it. You've been jabbed, but you also got the COVID. Hopefully, so you're more immune to it. Yeah. I haven't had anything, and unless I need to, unless I'm forced to, which I might have to be next year. Who knows? Next year
they might
be
require
the deciding
travel.
factor. Yeah. I'm hoping we can get away with Japan, because they literally said yo, you either need to be double jabbed or have proof of a negative COVID test in the past 7 days. And I'm like, hopefully that's enough to get me into Japan. Just have a bunch of tests proving that I'm negative.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And
we also probably want to wait that out anyway, just because a lot of the border situation is just kind of fucky right now. And probably will be for a while.
Especially with our Omicron. Shit doesn't make sense.
Yeah, fucking moronic variant.
Yeah, it's a bit all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the third year in a row we've hoped it would disappear.
It hasn't disappeared yet.
I don't know what else to say, man.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting to the point where I don't know if it's only that we just don't really give a shit anymore, but also I just feel like how many more variants can possibly exist, right? Because at this point, we're all kind of... There's so many people who are coming down with the Omicron variant. And at some point, like... This is... I honestly, like, genuinely almost, like, to a point at least... This is one of the most efficient ways to just get rid of like an epidemic disease. It's to just have everybody fucking get it and have our bodies develop antibodies naturally. Like,
exactly.
That is like one of the most effective ways to just get rid of it for good, or at least for like an extended period of time, because now our bodies have a way to combat it that it developed naturally. So,
especially since the whole claim about the Omicron variant is that it spreads faster, but it's not as deadly. Okay, so can we get this one? Like, can I actually get sick from this one and build up an immune system? And also, how do they tell them apart? How do they know what's OG COVID, what's Delta, what's Delta Plus, what's Omicron? How do they tell them apart?
Yeah.
Because I think it's all the same tests.
Yeah.
So, that's why, like...
I think the only difference is one is immune to the one, or like, one can't be stopped by being vaccinated and the other can. That would be my only guess. But, like, because of, like, how not, like, I literally kind of, like, I could have just said I had a cold, but even though I'm pretty sure I had COVID, but all the symptoms I had were just like that of a cold. You know, like a regular ass cold. So because of just how like not symptom, like I wasn't very severe at all, I would say I just had the fucking Omicron variant. And I'm pretty sure that's what the members of my family have had as well. Because we are all vaccinated and we haven't had a single problem up to this point. But even so, getting whatever variant of COVID it is, we got it, and it's gone within our family before the end of the year. Like, we got it after, like, in the 20s, in the 20 days of December, and it's gone before the end of the year. So, take that however you want to, right? Like, it's gone. Like, it's not really threatening at all. And the original COVID was, like, it definitely did some numbers. And if you had an underlying condition, or... just a bad immune system, you could have been in big trouble. But the Omicron, I really don't think is anything to be afraid of. It's just the fucking flu again. Like, it's not even as bad as the flu. It's literally a fucking cold. Maybe a cold and a half. Like, that's it. So it's nothing that, like if we really want to get rid of it, just accept our fate and fucking take the L for the boys and have our bodies flush it out. So,
look, I'm willing to take one for the team. If I get it and if I get sick and if I die, that's my problem, man. That's my fault, man. My choices led to that.
That's my L to take.
That's my L to take. So, yeah. I mean, like, on the other side of the fence, my family have done pretty well. Like, we go places when we need to, we do things when we need to, and that they're restricting South Australia again at this point of time, at this point of recording, because of the cases, more cases than we've ever had.
Yeah.
And, a lot of people are concerned, a lot of people are getting tested, and then there's me and my family here just sitting on the sideline like, we're chill,
you guys have fun.
Yeah, we're not sick, we're not vaxxed, we're chill, man, we're chill.
Yeah.
And it's really bizarre. Like, just watching, like, seeing all half my mates be panicked. Like, all my mates that are jabbed are the ones panicking. And all my mates that are unjabbed, we're all just sitting here like, yeah, okay. That's the thing. I am glad there's a middle ground I have with some people like you, where we're just like, yeah, we get both sides. But then I have a lot of mates which are either, like, fully panicking, want everything from... like every booster, every shot, and then there's other people who are just like, nah, who cares? We'll be fine.
I don't give a crap what you do. I don't give two shits.
It's just really weird to see both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just sitting here like, yo, this is weird, man.
Been keeping a safe distance. That's what's all about. Not breathing in other people's shit.
No, I'm gonna stick my tongue down their throat, man.
You gotta do the fucking coronavirus challenge where you like lick a toilet seat or a doorknob.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Get the Tide Pods and the Cinnamon Challenge out of there. I want the COVID challenge, man.
Yeah. COVID challenge. What can I lick that has the most possible COVID germs on it? Like a doorknob to like a McDonald's.
Yes. I cannot wait.
Fuck your McNuggets. I'm having
an
this
Uber
doorknob
Eats
for
driver
lunch.
forehead. An Uber Eats driver's forehead.
Oh yeah.
Give it to me. Oh yes. Give me the sickness. I want to build immunity. You look like such a fucking crazy person. Like, I'm building immunity. You lick the doorknob.
I'm building antibodies. This is how science says I should do it.
Yes. This is the science.
God,
I'm just imagining a guy licking a doorknob saying, "This is the science."
he just completely has a totally blank expression. He just walks up to the McDonald's front door and just like completely calmly bends down, like just licks it all the way up.
This is the science.
This tastes like science.
Tastes like antibodies.
Tastes like science. Tastes like the truth. Just like going absolutely crazy. Yeah. No, that's what it's all about right there.
Damn.
It's it's an absolutely crazy fucking world that we live in, where we're all fucked with coronavirus. We're all fucked with not like everybody else getting coronavirus. We're all fucked with things closing down.
We're all fucked with aging. I feel old, man. This is weird.
You know what? I've never had a thing with like feeling old. It's just like it's not worth getting my panties in a wad over. Like
half of me thinks, oh yeah, it's just a number, and then I think, wait a minute. That number was this number a few years ago. What happened? Yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I progressed. I aged.
Yeah. It's just not worth getting my fucking panties in a wad over. Like, what am I going to do about it? Jack Diddley. It's still going to keep going up.
Like, at the very least, I'm doing adult shit, finally. Like,
yeah.
I'm actually doing shit an adult needs to do. So,
yeah.
I mean...
It's like, what the fuck? Like, even, no matter how hard I try, that number's not going to go down. So, Who the fuck gives a shit? Like it literally just doesn't mean anything. Like, no matter how much I cry about it, it's not gonna go back down to fucking 17 or whatever I want it to. So, might as well just keep living like I'm a fucking 17-year-old, because I don't feel any older. I just feel like wiser. So, what's the fucking point in getting all stressed out about it? That's what I see whenever. That's why I think whenever I see people like some dude on my fucking Twitter timeline just turned 18. You're like, I'm so old. Shut the fuck up. Like, you dumb bitch. You're not old till you're like 47. Give it a rest. Like,
can't wait to become 47.
Yeah.
Think, oh damn, it's time.
It's like I got gray hairs and shit, and like, yeah, maybe I'm finally old.
Damn. It actually happened.
Shit.
What the fuck?
It will happen. This is not anytime soon. And that's what it's all about right there. People will tell you, like, I mean, you don't know jack squat about the world until you're at least like 25. Like, you're still just a dumb kid. And we're only 22. We don't, like, no matter how much I try, I mean, I don't fucking know anything like jack squat about the world. I know, like, I know from my job experience, like, I've been in the working world ever since I was like 16. And it's like, I know that much. But even so, like, what do I know about like the world as a whole? And it's like I won't ever know that much. But even so, like I can't fucking change anything about it. I'm not gonna be that guy who's like, I'm gonna make a positive influence. I'm not gonna fucking do anything like that. Who gives a shit? Like, no one person is gonna fucking stop climate change, change the fucking population overgrowth or whatever. We're all just dudes and dudettes and in-betweens trying to live our lives to the best of our ability in the only ways we really know how. And that's what it's all about. Camaraderie and just fucking not being total dickheads. As long as you can do that, I don't give a crap what number your age is. I mean, you could be fucking 69. I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Water.
That was
my voice died.
What? Quite the inspirational speech, man.
Dude.
I was sitting there, my life was flashing before my eyes.
I'm telling you, man, it's not worth getting your fucking panties in a wad over. It's dying down now, but I did have a few drinks before this because my parents took me to this new brewery that opened down the street. So it's like, you know what? Like, what the fuck? Like, I might as well just fucking enjoy myself. I'm only gonna be 22 for like 6 more months or however long. I'm only gonna be Taylor Swift's age, or Taylor Swift's wish she was this age, for like 6 more months.
I know you like that song, Gus. I know you like that song.
I love that song. Such a good song. But yeah, it's like, what the I could cry about it, but what good's that gonna do? You know, like this. You know, if you turn fucking 18, it's one thing to be like, oh, I won't talk to minors anymore because if I talk to minors, I'm a pedophile. You know, I don't want to talk to minors because, you know, I'm 18. If I talk to a 17-year-old, I'll be arrested. Like, it's a funny joke. You're an adult. You're a grown adult member of society. You can't talk to 17-year-olds. Those are minors. You can't fucking do that shit. But it's another to be like, God, I turned 18 today. I feel so old. Shut the fuck up. You're just a stupid fucking kid. You're barely out of fucking high school. Whatever fucking... The guy who turned 18 that I'm thinking about is British, so I don't fucking know what their school is like, but... whatever it is, it's all stupid. That doesn't mean anything. Just get your fucking certificates from school and then go, like, have a drink at a bar or something. Just do something with your life. Go get laid. I don't give a shit. Like, get some bitches. Man, you don't need to... Your age doesn't account for how much bitches you can get. Go get some bitches, man.
I feel like during that entire rant, I could have gone and taken a shit and come back and no one would have noticed.
You probably could have. I wouldn't have noticed.
but good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying. That's all. Like, well, I've said it already. I'm just saying. Like,
spitting truth. Spitting facts,
yeah.
Man.
I'm just like, man, I'm just trying to live and have some fun. Why get worried about a number?
Don't get so everyone gets so worried about things like there's only so much you as an individual can do.
Yeah.
Do enough for yourself.
My dad always said, my dad gives some stupid advice, but he gives some good advice. And I remember being a young lad, and he always said, worry about, maybe he said this, I can't remember. I don't remember who said this, but somebody said this. It was like, worry about the things you can change, and don't worry about the things you can't. So,
yeah.
Just, I mean, if you can't change your fucking age, you can't change how you perceive time. Well, I mean, you can a little bit. You just make yourself busy. You know, go have experiences. But,
only worry about the things you can change. Yeah, my wife's pregnant. Coat hanger abortion.
Fuck.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, wear a condom.
That was a bad joke. Don't do that.
Wear a condom.
Wear a condom.
Wrap that shit up.
Don't even get to the point of needing a coat hanger abortion. Just wear a condom. Fucking hell.
Don't even. Here's the 10,000 IQ play. Don't even get to the point where you need a condom. Just don't talk to women. Don't have sex. Just don't. Who fucking cares?
Don't do it. That's what the apes did. Are you a monkey? Are you a fucking ape? No, you're not. Don't have sex.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
You're a sophisticated human being. You don't need to fucking. You don't. Sex is just a primary, like a primitive monkey desire. You don't need that shit.
Primitive monkey instinct. No, you don't need.
Yeah, you don't need that shit. What are you trying to get some fucking pussy, dude? You don't need that shit. What are you, some fucking loser?
Don't cry about not getting your dick wet, man.
Yeah.
No.
You want your dick wet? Just get in the shower.
Starving men in Africa can't get wet dicks anyway. They don't have water. So,
yeah. People in Africa are starving while you're trying to get some bitches.
Motherfuckers still dealing with Ebola over there. How do you think they're handling COVID?
They're still back in like 2013 dealing with Ebola. God.
Man, and you think they're getting bitches? They fucking don't have enough meat on their bones to fucking put meat in on their dick.
They don't have enough protein to get an erection. They all have fucking erectile dysfunction.
They don't have fucking pin dicks, man. Like they literally,
Jeez.
they can only it's like it's a fucking solid stream of piss whenever they go to the bathroom. It's just a little fucking pin dick. They got nothing there, man.
Nothing.
And you think you got problems being a virgin, bro?
People in Africa are starving, and they have twig dicks. They have what I like to call a micropenis.
We're both not virgins, and we regret it to this day, man.
God, I wish I still was. I wish I was still a virgin, dude. I wish I was. I swear to God, I wish I was still a virgin.
Probably would have got better. Probably would have got 4 more books out at this point. Probably would have an actually successful podcast. But no, instead I got laid.
Instead I got fucking pussy. Biggest mistake of my life. Listen to us, kids. Don't have sex. It's not worth it.
I got pussy. Worst mistake of my life.
Little did I know, 19-year-old me finally getting some bitches would be the biggest mistake of my life.
Bro, God. you would already be making music for Pokemon if you didn't get bitches.
if I didn't sacrifice my music making time to go get some bitches.
Who needs them?
God,
who fucking
unbelievable. Man.
This is actually I didn't know.
I need to I swear to God, if I were to ever write like a light novel series, it would be about a guy who had his fucking V card forcefully taken away from him, and he goes on a quest to another world to get it back.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
That would be the series I would write. It would just be totally epic.
Speaking of, we need ideas. I need ideas. This is episode 60, and we are inching. 69. We are inching closer to episode 69, and we need to do something good for it. We need to do something funny for it, but I don't know what yet. So give us some ideas in the comments below, and I think
even if they're not good ideas, we can work off of your bad ideas. It's fine.
Yes. We actually do listen to people. Like the rare few times we've got comments about stuff.
Yeah.
We've done them the majority of the time. So give us your feedback. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us for episode 60 of the FireStorm podcast. No face cam this time. We couldn't be bothered.
Fuck that shit.
Trying to, a little bit different. Yes, we got more podcasts coming out in the next few weeks. More Let's Plays, and this is the start of a new year. We'll see how it goes. We'll probably be back start of next year or the end of this year, letting you know what happened. Probably be back then, and we'll keep talking about shit. We'll let you know what's going on. But stay tuned, subscribe to the FireStorm podcast. Email us and all that shit, firestormproductions2@gmail.com. Comment down below, follow us on Twitter. All that hot
the whole
jazz,
9 yards, baby.
All that hot jizz as well. All that stuff.
Hot jizz.
Everything that's going on. And stay safe. Don't get sick.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye. Neurodivergence.
Bitches.